Hello. Welcome to Jack and Daxter on the television. Angel Food, Mikey Little Old, Worm Pet.
Worm Pet.
Look, they play all sorts of games on the menu screen. They play Ratchet and Clank. They play Ratchet and Clank. You have some Cool House Banana Foster. I want that.
What the heck? I'm so jealous.
But there was also Sly Cooper I saw before when I was waiting. I'm trying to get it. Okay. Anyway. You've never seen Crank in your life? Crank. You've never seen Clank in your life? Hey, Ferns. I like Clank. Clank is a little robot. Not that small. Clank is the right size. I said things before. Subtitles. Okay, I got it. I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna play a game on my stream. Did you think the game was just Ratchet? I mean, like, you played Daxter? Well, I don't know how that helped you in this situation. That's a different series.
Welcome back to Behind the Hill.
I'm saying
Tonight's
I don't have
heroes are
any
the duo
knowledge.
who recently restored.
No, I was responding to Angel Food. Oh, I see. I thought Angel Food was talking. Okay, I thought you were talking about this.
Well, as you can imagine,
Anyway,
we were
let's
pretty
watch his
busy. After Drake's
cutscene.
defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast.
Wiener roasts.
Oh yeah, that. And then
Oh my God.
things started to slow down a bit. After that,
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube
Groovy Lube.
I think
Oh
that
my
was
God.
last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more domestic sense.
Yesterday, I flushed out my radiator.
Can you turn
core.
game up? Yeah, sure.
I guess no one needs a hero right now.
Game up. Let me know if that's good.
Miss Noodlebottom,
I found our man. Seconds later. Oh, they got beamed.
Welcome.
What the
I'm
Abercrombie Fizz Widget.
Founder of the Megacorp Company in the Bogon Galaxy.
Bogon?
I'm sorry to incapacitate
They are pretty
you,
epic.
but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire
Sustenance.
urgitude, a mission of superfluous peril, a mission of unequivocal imperitude.
Did that make any
It's
sense?
Eggman from
So,
Sonic
You need
series.
me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Indubitably.
A few days ago, this top
Ooh,
secret
it's
biological
the,
experiment was stolen from our testing laboratory by
Jimmy
this
Neutron.
proliferous criminal
What are they
mastermind,
called?
and I need
I
your
can't remember.
experiment back.
I can't remember
We'll
what
do
they're
it.
called.
We will.
Twonky.
Frank, I have
It was a
precipitated
Twonky.
your recalcitrance and have made special improvisations for you. We are prepared
Puffle.
to give you
Oh, it could be a
job
Puffle.
as the head accountant for
Could be a
Megacorp,
Puffle or a
plus
Twonky.
penthouse suite in lovely Megapolis, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Deal.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in
Superlatory.
superlatory shape. While in transit to the Bogon Galaxy, you will undergo heavy training and
Alright, we're
conditioning,
going to the Bogon.
including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth, macrame, ballroom dance, and origami.
Ready to go to Bogon, everybody? 2 weeks later, on our way to Bogon.
We've used
Bipolar.
bipolar vector regurgitation to track the thief's
I know a little bit
location
about
to
that.
a flying base in Sector 7. Infiltrate the base and retrieve the experiment.
Sir, ready for launch.
Okay, let's play some Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Whoosh. I think this is loading screen, right? Planet Aranos.
Ratchet reporting. I'm on final approach to coordinates 37
Epic
Alpha.
Adventure.
I'm counting on you.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
Wow, I can't believe there's no wrench jokes. This is one of the ones after the first one. I think it's the second one. There's Up Your Arse, and Go Go. I don't remember which one came first. Oh, I want to. Can I swap the camera? Here we go. Not that. That. Yeah. That's what I want. Okay, we're good. Wait, actually no, the other one is reversed too. Okay. This. There we go. That's better.
To
Ratchet and
select weapons,
Conquer.
hold triangle
They're very
and
different.
select an icon
Very different
with the left
people.
analog.
We have Lancer and Gravity Bomb. Press circle to
Press
fire your
circle
Lancer.
to fire your Lancer.
They're like a way to aim. I forget. It's been so long. Ross? I pick Ross. I pick Ross. Is there a way to aim? Oh, we got map, R3. I guess there's no way to aim. It just like locks the enemies. Take that. It's been a while. I did play the like remake a few years ago, but outside of that, it's been a long time since I ratcheted or clanked.
You've acquired
This game was
nanotech.
partially inspired by
health has
Calvin and
improved.
Hobbes. That makes sense. They're very Calvin and Hobbesy. I guess I'm just gonna like kind of rush through things, right? Why is that elevator not working? I have to kill these balls. It's too loud? Okay. Maybe that's a healthy middle ground. Let me know.
Oh, is there like individual audio mixers? You can turn the voice lines up
Oh,
in the game.
there's music and sound effects, that's all.
Oh.
That doesn't help.
That's so unhelpful.
The beeps and blams. Hopefully this is better. I can lower it.
Try using
The gravity bomb.
here.
Okay, hold on.
Triangle.
Gravity bomb. Blom. Take that. Okay, gravity bomb is pretty destructive. It's got some destructive power. Turn down a little. Okay, let me turn the SFX down. Oh, we found the Twonky.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the...
I can turn down the beeps and blams, though.
Nice try. Give my regards to Megacorp.
Oh no, they got the Twonky. I don't even remember if that's what Twonkies look like. Why did they laugh? Oh, This bomb is so good. Oh, wrench attack is good too. Is sound good? No. Sound is good without adjusting. Just want everyone's ears to be healthy and safe. You know? I know. Wow, that was a good shot. Yeah, I always liked how this game feels, how this series feels. I never played this one specifically. Thugs for Less. This is my first time.
Right. I'm in the market for some security.
You bring the cash, we'll bring the thrash.
Thrash.
Oh, I need your best men to meet me at these
Do we have
coordinates.
access to those coordinates? I'm gonna go thrash this ninja. I'm just too strong with my little bomb attack. everyone's healthed. I'm glad everyone's healthed. It's so nice to... Oh, I can press L1. That's cool. Oh, there we go. First person view. That. You can be Mace Griffin with that viewpoint. Head just squishing up and down. It's a good shortcut. It's hard to animate. What do you want from them? Oh god. That's how my mouth moved back then. But you know, with the times, things update. Oh no, Ratchet! You better call Clank. Oh, you did. Wow, they bully each other. Bye bye. That one's a jerk. Okay.
Ratchet checking in, sir.
Incredulous.
I didn't expect to hear from you again. So soon.
There was
Squish
a slight
talking.
problem. The thief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission which may lubricate the matter.
There's so much lube in this
Do you
game.
have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister. We got galactic maps, 3D maps, fold-outs, cutouts, maps to the stars.
They've already
and the
mentioned
worlds.
lube twice so far. 2 lube jokes. How many lube jokes will we get by the end?
I forgot my
Those
wallet.
henchmen look like Donkey Kong 64 enemies. L2B.
Perimeter defenses deactivated.
Oh wow, there's so many bullies in this game.
Change.
I'm on my way. Whoosh. More lube jokes than Jal stream. Here, do you want a lube joke? No, you don't. Lube joke poll. What, whether or not I should make a lube joke? It's a good question. I can think about a lube joke in the meantime. Activate vendor. Oh, I can get new weapons. I want chopper. I only need a little bit more for chopper.
Throw your wrench.
Oh, get out of here. I can throw my wrench. I had to get around the sun. Luby. Okay, I got a really good topical joke ready if people decide they want it. Yeah, we're going commando. We're going lube. Oh, there's a double jump. I just realized. It doesn't seem the people are deciding that. It looks like 4... Does lube count as a yes? I don't know. We do have Garfield in the queue now, if that's what you're asking, Nikto. Lube counts as whatever you want. Okay, it counts as lube. That sounds right. I think it counts as the joke. Because I have one prepped. This is more time than I've ever had to think about joke. So, okay, here comes the joke.
Press triangle to interrupt messages.
What do you call
Pause
the
and select
side
options to
character
disable them permanently.
of Final Fantasy X who just can't stop slipping all over the place? Lube lube. Oh, lube. Oh, okay. What do you mean narrow? Yeah, that's how all my jokes work. You need some kind of context.
While running sideways or backward.
Oh, I can walk sideways. Look at this. Ow. Bernice. What happened to the little boy with the... What's this little jumpsuit looking guy doing on the trampoline?
Mom's name is Bernice.
I know, Mom. Wait, what's the first Bernice joke? What did the Bernice say about a pile of food that looked like it was not very cooked well and it was in a big pile? Why are you feeding me slop? I'm used to the good stuff. What even kind of joke is that? The bananas say to the monkey, quit eating us. We're just trying to live here, just like you. I think that one's pretty good. Bum bum! I got a dynamo. I don't know dynamo.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo.
What if I don't wanna?
That activator.
Whoa! Look at that! I activated it. I like banana joke. Okay, look at me. I can activate machinery. That's pretty cool.
Thank you for choosing Megacorp, where our customers come first.
I'm in Megacorp. Love activation. It's so handy. I think about activation so often. Oops. I see. I have to activate this one. And then now I can activate. Oh no! Okay, let's try this again. No! I didn't know I was leaving. Family Guy's game is kind of like this. Oh yeah! This is the Family Guy game. That's a good point. I actually, speaking of Family Guy, I just deleted the Family Guy ISO from my PlayStation right before this, so end of an era. Ratchet and Flank going for Nando. I love to go for Nando. It's one of my hobbies. Oh, look at this. We got things. We got things.
To center the camera, tap L1.
Yeah, no more Family Man in my life. I don't know why, like, I always keep the games on my PlayStation for a little longer. Oh, oops. Forgot about dying. Forgot you could do that in games. More like Family Bi. Family Bi. Oh, like bisexual.
Thank you for
Yeah,
choosing
I get it.
where our customers come first.
I know what you mean. Family bisexual. Remember when we figured out how to turn the dialogue off? That was so good. That game was infinitely better without any jokes. Take this. I got shots. Okay. Oh, what's this? Ammo? It was still problematic. Yeah, and it managed to still be problematic without any voice lines. That's like... At that point, you kind of have to respect it, right? No. No. Yeah. Destroy Bertram. Oops! Wait, I'm still alive. No one can stop me. Ah! Maybe Family Guy is a good game.
No.
Well, like seeing how I'm dying in the same kind of manner that I died in you think it's not true. Well, it's your opinion. And I don't know if you know this, but I've actually played 1 million PS2 games, so I think I have the last word. because I've played a million PS2 games. How many do I think I've played? Probably like, give or take a million, I would say. Yeah, I like a real answer would probably be like 200. Oops. 200 probably. I don't know.
Shirt and shoes are required when shopping at Megacorp.
Yeah, it's the spreadsheets only stuff I've played on stream. I have played a lot off stream. Spoilers. It's not all about you. Oh, I need the magnet shoes. I have to be in the top 1%. I would think so, yeah. Good to think about.
Megacorp reserves the right to refuse service to anyone.
I made it. Currency that shoots out of objects.
Come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Why do you want currency to shoot out of your
I have some new
object?
information on our experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's
Ooh, we have to go to the
Mactar
Mactar Resort.
Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous. It's
I'm sure there's people out there who have
Galactic
who have
Gladiators broadcast.
beaten
See for
more
yourself.
PS2 games than me, right?
Ask yourself, are you man enough, hero enough, insane enough to step into the ring with two of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar.
Yeah,
that's
but
okay,
someday,
because Megacorp is bringing Galactic
someday,
Gladiators into your
I'll get
home
there.
for a
I'll be
special
the
Mega
number
View
one.
event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our bio competition.
Chainblade.
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 Unleashes his fury on our gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has
Whoa,
gone
500
in
straight
500 straight
matches. What about gay
But the light
matches?
division doesn't do it for you. Our robotics division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off
Four-armed
against our four-armed
bandit.
bandit, the B2
Those are
Brawler.
legs.
Brawler.
Not arms.
No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey. There's no consolation prize.
Everyone loves
'cause this bad
Chainblade.
boy's programmed to show no mercy.
I'm waiting
what
for
are you waiting
Chainblade.
for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler
Oh, that's
to
kind of
your
like
room.
hiring the
But put away
Grinch
the fine
into your
china.
house.
The
Very
Galactic
similar
Gladiators, only on Megaview.
purchase.
Oh, you better know.
I want Chainblade in my living room.
Huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
Alright, let's go. We got the coordinates for Mactar Resort. Now we can go back to our ship. Grinch summoning. I missed the Grinch. That was a good game.
I need to show off this pretzel.
Oh wait, maybe I do go this way.
Megacorp
It's a
is pleased
shape.
to announce a 3%
What shape is it?
employee discount on all
Toilet.
Megacorp merchandise.
It looks like a
Tax laws
toilet
still apply.
to me.
Okay. Oh, wait, how?
You sit on it.
Thank you for shopping at
You
Megacorp.
sit on it.
Please visit us again.
It's a toilet. You sit on
Press
it.
select or R3 to access your map, then press X
Okay.
to open the mission screen.
Wait, let me get a new weapon. Blitz gun. I want the chopper. Look, I got the chopper. Let's see. Oh, you throw it. Okay, let's go. We're going to Mactar Resort. Find a way to the Thugs for Less jamming array. Win the arena battle. Is Snoopy's shape a toilet? Let's hear it on the record. Yeah.
Honestly, like a little
You
bit,
could sit
yeah.
on it.
Is that the shape of a toilet to you? Is you can sit on it?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
lots of
look,
things
there's
you
a
can sit on that
date.
aren't toilets. Yeah.
Look at this beautiful robot girl. Oh, she got killed. Bye. Uh-oh, Clank's getting stolen. Oh. Wait, that girl is going to propose to Clank. Now he'll never know. Is Snoopy shaped like a toilet? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, it's gummy ship time. Wait, Mace Griffin? This is kind of Mace Griffin. This is kind of exactly Mace Griffin. Not to like, not to lie or anything. But this is just Mace Griffin. I have so much, like, training for this kind of game. I will say one thing about it, it controls better than Mace Griffin. I got Raritanium. That was the main problem with Mace, the controls. Well, for the ship combat. You kind of go all over the place. Oh no. Oh, hello. Oh, there's stuff I can find from these. If you just shoot, they'll run into your laser eventually. They didn't do that in Mace. Oh, I can thrust her. Wait. I don't think I could thrust her in Mace. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I have like rockets. Can those lock on? They actually don't lock on. Maybe this isn't better than Mace. Okay, killed it. I feel like I'm gonna die. I wonder what the continuous system is like. This is gamer mode all over again. The never had a taco. Glad you like that. I like tacos. I had one since that clip. Okay, I died. Oh, you start over completely. Okay, this is Mace Griffin. This is exactly Mace Griffin. Okay. Yeah, the lack of checkpoints. It's so Mace core. I didn't think we'd get that feeling in this game. Yeah, good thing I love ship combat. Space combat. It's not particularly something I like. I got it. I got the hang of it. Ready? I can do a little barrel roll. I can shoot. I'm not gonna take damage this time. I've determined. I'm just gonna get raritanium. I'm just gonna kill all the ships. What more can you do? Oh, hello. The thing I don't like about ship combat usually, like this, it's so hard to tell where everything is. There's never like a perfect map. I'm so pro. I'm still on phase 1, so we'll see. Don't say anything yet. This really is so Mace-esque. Alright, wave 1, dead. Wave 2 time. need a shield. I wish all of these rocks had stuff in them. Wonder how many waves they're gonna put me through before they give me anything. Oh my god. Maybe Mace Griffin was a good game. Maybe I'm just bad at space combat. I'm not doing well. I got a full shield. Okay. Better play Mace again. Yeah, I will. The missile button, you have to like lock onto them first. So you still have to see them. You have to be looking at them for a little while, and then it locks like that when it has the red on them. Okay, I did it.
Defeated. Proceeding to the Maktar Nebula.
The trick is to just do barrel rolls over and over. It wasn't as long as Space Griffin combat, so we're okay. Here we are, new land. See, this is the good stuff. Just put me on land always. I don't need any of that other stuff. Put me on land with a little gun. Look. I do so much damage. Let me chop. Just let me chop, simply. No, no one likes the spaceship stuff in Kingdom Hearts. It's like the thing everyone agrees is not very good. To be careful of these bonks. Yeah, I don't think I've played a game with space combat that I genuinely like. Like I like the game as a whole, but not the space combat portions. I'm trying to think. There was like unmemorable space combat in the Old Republic. No Man's Sky. I don't really remember fighting anything in space in that game. I like this chopper weapon. I'm like a glaive huntress. Warcraft 3 huntress. Yeah, I don't remember there being very memorable combat in No Man's Sky. Take this. I got a chopper. I need a checkpoint. You can just throw a bunch of your chops. Oh, maximum nano. I leveled up. People like games where the whole game is space combat, but I feel like that's a different thing than having good space combat sections in diff genre. Can I go in this limo? Okay, there we go. Yeah. I agree with that. I don't think I've played a fully space combat game though, so I don't have an opinion on it.
If you jump up to them. To pull yourself up, press X. To drop down, press R1.
Maybe someday. Maybe there's some PS2 game that's all space combat. Don't do full move space combat. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just so hard to like orient yourself with that. Yeah, like a shmup. I'm fine with shmup. Oh hey, there's something up there. Can I, let's see. There's something up here. It's a cog. I got a cog. Zone of the Enders. Never played it. I have played Galaga. Does that count? I don't like Galaga. Angel Food asked.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, I haven't played Zone of the Enders, but I played Galaga.
Yeah. Zone of the Enders? Do you mean Galaga, actually? I think you might be talking about Galaga. Very pro Galaga. How? Why?
To aim weapons
Never understood Galaga. Never understood the appeal. I prefer Mace Griffin. If you're gonna give me space. I like Gradius. Gradius is better than Galaga. So. No, the original Space Combat is Space Invaders. Do you like Space Invaders? How many little guys you got in that ship? Okay. We're good. Oh, get away. Space Invaders Extreme. Never played it. Activate vendor. Ooh, blitz gun. Still out of my reach. Oh god. Almost died. Enter the battle arena. Here we go. Someone thought your tattoo was a Space Invader. Yeah, Space Invader heart. Same thing. You know? Same exact thing. It's time to fight the gladiators. Whoa, I get an electrolyzer? I didn't know that. Ooh, my consolation prize is a gravestone. I don't have to pay for it when I die. That's nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, 32 ammo. Oh god, hello. I didn't think people were coming already. Take this chopper. I gotta level up my chopper. It's a fun weapon. I don't want quick select. I'm using my chopper. Why would I quick select? This is the gladiator ring, yeah. We have to get the electrolyzer. Sees mosaic sensor over new to ass on TV as a Space Invader. It does look like it. What came first? That butt or the Space Invader video game? I'm so gladiatoring right now. I won! That was easy. Easier than Space Combat. I have seen Gladiator with Russell. Isn't he in that? Russell Crowe? Is that Russell Crowe? I've earned an electrolyzer. Exit the arena or continue fighting to earn bolts. I think I'm okay. I got my electrolyzer.
See you later.
Rustling Crow. Just making conversation. Okay. Interesting. I've done it. I've repaired the bridge. Anything else? Anyone ever seen Alexander? Anyone seen the movie Troy? Hey, you ever seen the movie,
This would make a nice souvenir for Clank.
Passion of the Christ?
Yeah! Hey!
Doug's first movie. Yeah, I've seen that.
Return to your old
You ever seen the movie, Rugrats in Paris?
will happen to you. Or this will happen to you.
Oh no, Clank is dead. Guess it's just Ratchet and then now. Ratchet and
Oh.
Rugrats in Paris soundtrack was my first CD that I ever owned. Just something to memorize for the quiz show that I will be having. This is hard. There's a lot of things to look at. Okay. This. Oh, SpongeBob Musical Live on Stage TV Movie 2019. Yeah, I actually have seen that. I have watched that. Got any other questions? I did it! Yeah, I saw the SpongeBob Musical TV Movie 2019. Ooh, my chair just squeaked.
That was your chair?
Yeah.
It sounded like a clown nose.
It did sound like a clown nose. My chair makes clown nose noises. If you want to earn lots of bolts, visit the arena. I don't want to. I don't like arenas.
Still available, press select or R3.
Wait, is that all I
Access
need
your
here?
map, Then press X to open the mission
Electrolyzer?
screen.
You know there's a Grinch musical on Netflix? That's really hard to watch. I really want to see that. Oh? What kind of hard? Oh, Megapolis and Daco. Rescue Clank from the thief. Stop making noises, chair. This is a chair I got from Lyle's mom. It was in the basement. There's a substantial amount of Grinch on Netflix. I didn't watch a single Grinch on Netflix for Christmas. Can you believe it?
You watched the Grinch PS1.
Yeah, but that's not on Netflix.
For a map,
That's on
press
Twitch.
select or R3.
Here we are in Megapolis. Space helmet. Okay.
Wow, please try to find one with like a compartment.
I was going to. Let's see. Transparent. Oh, this one looks really good. Okay, this one looks good. Space helmet. Ignore that. Don't look at it. It's not there.
I'm looking at it. Wow. That's great.
Okay.
It's so small.
No, I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's a ring over my mouth, but I think this
It
works.
just looks like a really cool, really large mustache.
Good. I'm glad I have a mustache. Always wanted one of those. I can't get it. Okay, whatever.
That looks great.
Yeah, it looks really good. Thank you. Thank you for putting it on me.
To center the camera, tap L1.
It's dental equipment? Oh, it's like a retainer? Yeah. I love my retainer. Okay, here we go. Oops. My little chair. Among Us hat. Oh, please don't. Please don't make me do it. Ah! I electrolyzed. Dentist hat. What does a dentist hat look like? If it's so dentist, I could change it. I don't want to look like a dentist. I hate those guys. Oh! Oh no! Do those inflatable Among Us costumes count for out of choice? No. They don't. Sorry. Where's my chopper? I don't have my chopper. There's my chopper. There's so many robots. What are they doing here? Need this ammo. Tandem duck. God, my chair. Oh, first try. Wow. That's a stressful thing. Activate the crane. Ooh, we got cranes, just like Tokobot. Let's see, what do I need? I need this. Okay, it works way better than Tokobot. I'm guessing I need to put it here so I can jump up. And then I also need this. No, it's not magnetic. Okay. Okay. We've done the craning. Why does my chopper keep leaving? Now there's big robot. No match for my chopper. This chopper's like a little overpowered. They gave me a really strong weapon too quickly, I feel. I guess I could run out of ammo. My maximum nanomech! Oh my god, my nanomech! Oops. Ooh. Got lucky there. Mint bean duck. Okay, here we are. Whose home is this? I don't know, but it's got another electrolyzer. Here we go. Electrolyze time. This one's slower. It's less stressful. Look at that. Activate the crane. Wow, they love their crane mechanics, don't they? I guess I'm grabbing this guy? Am I grabbing this out of control robot? Oh yeah. Look at that. Now what? Going in here. Ooh, we're in a new room. What am I doing with this laser beam? Oh, I'm probably just getting rid of it. If I get rid of... Or maybe we're going in here. Yeah. I think I have to kill all of them so I can bring a box safely through. Sheeple does not seem amused by the helmet. Sheeple loves the helmet. Okay, let me put this robot, like, right here. Bye-bye. So do I need this for anything? Oh, that's a explosive. Okay. So I probably need that to open this door over here. This one. Yeah. And now I need to build a walkway with the other one. Yeah. I'm glad it doesn't feel like Tokobot crane mechanic. Okay. All done. Let's go in. I'm just so smart. I could solve any problem. Any parcel. I could solve any parcel if you think about it. Here we are, next room. Oh! They want to taste my chopper. Oh, constantly spawning robots. What do I do now? This game's fun. I'm glad I'm playing a fun game. Anything else? I probably have to shoot something, right? Like that? No. Oh, here. Just had to go on the elevator. You're so happy I'm enjoying a game. It's a rare moment.
It's like
Clank?
nice for you.
Okay, Clank. Don't
It is nice.
move. I'm coming down.
Mm.
Whoa!
Son of a quark!
All right, buddy. Let's get
I have to
you up and running
electrolyze
again.
my poor Clank. Here we go. Where's the first one? There. Okay. There. There.
Oh, I like just understood this.
Yeah, you just have to swap the direction so that nothing hits wrong.
Final digit of pi is
I saved my Clank!
Clank, can you hear me?
ratchet. Where
Yeah,
are we?
that's so true, Angel Food.
I must have dozed off.
Sometimes my enjoyment of a game comes after
Just
when I'm
find a way
reminiscing.
out of here.
I believe that air duct may offer our only way out.
I would say most times. Wow, I'm Clank! Alright, we got the Clank combat.
To glide, jump, then hold X
I didn't
while
glide
in
quick
midair.
enough. Let's go back up. I love how you climb ladders in this game, but just by jumping. No one is a match for little Clank. Ow. Ow. Stop. That's so mean. That's so mean to Clank. He's just a little boy robot. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. I'm supposed to save the microbots. I forgot about microbots.
And select a command.
Come on, microbots. You're gonna go kill. You're gonna go attack. Whoa, Toko. Same exact game. What's this boy? Bridgebot! Hello!
Use it to build bridges.
Okay,
across
Bridgebot.
gaps.
You're gonna make bridge. Make us a bridge. I forgot about Clank, like how these games have little puzzle segments as Clank. I like them. Okay. Oh, I have to attack. Go! And now we got Lift Boy. Lifterbot. That's
Lifterbot
close. It
acquired.
wasn't Lift
Use
Boy.
it to lift large blocks.
Yeah, Clank had a Clank game. Clank did have a Clank game. Just like how Daxter had a Daxter game. Attack! I never played the Clank game or the Daxter game, for that matter. They probably are friends, if I had to guess. Go! Go, little boys. My children. Two. Okay. You're gonna go in here. Enter. Enter the hole. Uh-oh. They can't go in the hole. Hey, other ones. Come here. Okay, now it works. They love the hole so much. I did it! I stepped on the weird thing.
Nothing to it.
You did great. Now, let's go get that experiment.
I heart hole. We all heart holes. Or hole, just in general. Just general hole. Where are we going? Oh, much higher jump. Thank you, tutorial. I didn't know. I forgot about much higher jump. Can I do a...
To jump long distances,
yeah,
run, then
I
press
remember
R1
now.
and X
I
at the
forgot
same
about
time.
these jumps. Oh, it's because I have clank now.
To glide
I
over
couldn't do
gaps,
them before.
Press X to jump, then press and hold X while in midair.
You're gonna get to go to get a Snapple.
Clank
What's
also comes with the
Snapple?
thruster pack option. The
What
thruster pack has
Snapple
the same
do
moves
people
as the
like
helipack,
these days?
Except it uses rocket propulsion. To
Like,
select the thruster pack,
I'm not
go
a
to the
Snapple
Gadgets
fan
menu and select
myself,
the
so I
icon.
wonder, like, what do people like? No, not what Snapple. I don't personally like Snapple, so I just wonder which ones people see merit in, you know? A pair one. Activate vendor. Ooh, mini turret glove. I can't afford it. Can't afford anything. Anything other than what I've got. What's over here? Trash can. Trash spill detected. Oh, now that I've spilled the trash, I can go through the door. That makes sense. Go through the door when you spill the trash. Lemonade. Yeah, I guess I liked the lemon tea one at one point. But then I feel like once I started drinking honest tea, I liked it so much more, and for me, there was no reason to go back, you know? It's like, honest tea, really good. Snapple tea, not so good. That's just my personal opinion. Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely have nostalgia. I used to like, which is so gross to me now, there's like that banana Snapple. It's really nasty, but I used to love it. Wait, why would they go from glass to plastic? That's just worse. What were they doing? No, it wasn't banana tea. It was just like a banana juice. It wasn't tea. Ah, the juice of banana. Do I have to go this way anyway? What are my goals? New missions. Visit Clank's apartment. Shoot down the thugs for less ship. Yeah, I remember seeing that they all are plastic now. I just wonder why. I guess to save costs on their end, but it's just worse for everyone. I think Snapple is kind of single-handedly destroying the world. Ooh, can I kill it there? Or is it more? Like use anti-plastic Snapple. I would agree with you there. Plastic Martinellis? I haven't seen that. I like Martinellis. That's a good drink. That's a good bevy. Oh yeah. The Chipotle apple juice. Was it a good apple juice?
It was alright.
Oh. An alright review.
I really like apples.
I know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come back, elevator. Yeah, I used to be a big Martinelli head. Izzy's good stuff. Wait, Izzy is glass? No. Am I thinking of the right thing? I thought Izzy was cans. Do they have bottles? Oh, okay. Oh my god, this checkpoint is so far back. Yeah, I don't think I've had... Oh no, they're at Chipotle, aren't they? Yeah, I have had it. Yeah, I have had it in bottle form. Plastic is better for environment for mass produced. Well, I guess if they make it every time, I don't know. Maybe Snapple isn't single-handedly destroying the world. Maybe I was wrong. I might have to reevaluate. Where do I go from here? They should recycle all the bottles. That's my stance. But yeah, I guess realistically they're not actually doing that. Wow, I'm dying so quickly here. Is going commando a difficult game? What is the consensus? They definitely They markle the plastic bottle as being more eco-friendly. Oh, okay. Well, good for them. Proud of them. It's like watching your son go to college. Peekaboo. It really is. You don't understand. You don't like the way plastic bottle tastes when it's been in the sun? What have you considered putting it not in the sun? Like you put it somewhere else. Fridge? You have a fridge? Why am I so bad at this game? Leave the Snapple in the sun for 2 hours prior to drinking. That's the optimal way. Ow. Like you're on a road trip and you stop somewhere and then you come back and it's nasty. You don't have a fridge in your road trip mobile? I didn't say car, I said road trip mobile.
Which is car?
No. It's the RV everyone travels the country in.
Oh, right.
Everyone has an RV. Yeah, you have to take care of your Snapples. I do have a good Snapple story. It's when I was at Six Flags Safari. I was just a little small child. I was, let's say 8. Let's say 8. And we were in the safari at Six Flags Great Adventure, New Jersey. And I had to pee, but there was no bathrooms, there was only giraffes and and zebras. So I took my Snapple bottle and I peed in that. And my mom thought I was so resourceful.
She like still brings it up.
She brings it up. I was so resourceful. And then in my version of the story, I offered it to the man at the end of the safari, but I don't think that actually happened. I think that's just me wishful thinking, you know.
You wish you offered it.
I wish I offered it to the man.
Offer it to the man.
Greetings, morons. Since my employees did such
Offer
a
your
lousy job
Snapple
of
pea
taking
to the
care
man.
of you, I thought I'd come and handle things myself. This is
It's
gonna
battle
hurt you a
time.
lot
Boss
more than
fight.
it's gonna hurt me.
Oh, why did I die immediately?
This game is just nostalgic to it. No, I didn't know it.
You should play it.
This
It's
is
fun.
gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
You should play Spyro. It's fun. You throw enough choppers, you win the game. Oh god, rockets? Oh god. Take this. Take this. There you go. Done. Beat him. Eat him and eat him. My favorite game. Anyone ever play Beat 'em and Eat 'em? I made it.
Win the rules.
It's a game. It's a video
My old
game.
swing shot and
it's
grind
actually-
boots.
Yeah. Look, it's Jackster and Daxel.
All missions completed on this planet.
Love
Search
them.
other planets for available
Jackster is
missions.
like definitely like a name that
Swing
someone
shot
has
target
named their child,
detected.
like, their
Press and
child.
hold circle
Jaxel.
to shoot the swing shot.
Jackster.
Use L1 for better.
No,
aim.
Oh,
Wait, what did you
Jax. I forget what I said. Who knows? Look, I have slingshot. I have slingshot now. Jackster and Baxter. Yeah, where's all the tack ads? I think I'm playing the wrong game for that. I think we should switch games. Oh, I died. Okay. Can I buy something new? I can buy a blitz gun. Should I buy a blitz gun?
Why you play Blitzball?
I could play blitzball. Yeah, I think I want a blitz gun. What can I do with the blitz gun? Oh, it's a big shotgun. It's a big shotgun for big shots. Alright, here we go.
I'm so excited for Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it.
Are you actually?
I'm gonna become a Splatoon streamer.
Somehow it seems like not what you're gonna do.
Wait, where do I go with my slingshot? What is my mission right now? Oh, I guess there's stuff on both planets I didn't do. Unlocking some kind of small and weird memory. What is it? I love when you have something like that, like a tiny memory. Like there's one I can't even say it because I only remember half of what the memory is. But there's something in the world that whenever it happens, and I can't think of what it is until it comes up. Whenever it happens, I think of this very specific moment from the Wild Thornberries. But
I love how nothing of a story that is when you don't have any.
I don't, because it only
I can't remember what makes
no, my point is it happens frequently.
Okay.
But I don't.
Did you know frequently Dal has some kind of moment where
Oh
she
no,
thinks
it froze.
of some kind of scene from the Wild Thornberries?
My game froze.
No, why?
Because I used my big shotgun and I wasn't a big shot yet. Does it autosave?
Time to find out. I could have done that for you.
You could have.
But I didn't.
Oh no! It was Pseudonym Jones's fault. How could you do this to me? That's okay. I forgive you. I forgive. Let's hope that it's saved. You broke Ratchet. Come on.
I just had like a weird moment where like I was looking at your little webcam face on my computer and I looked over at you and I was like, wait, where's your helmet?
My helmet's right here on my head.
It was weird that you weren't wearing it.
I love my helmet. Come on, let's see autosave.
That's what astronauts say all the time.
Let's see autosave. I'm an astronaut. Let's see autosave.
They say I love my helmet.
You know I have a joke about helmet, ready? You know when your life has ended and you go into the land below and you're like, finally, hell met.
Yeah, check that one off here. Wait.
Check that one off my wait. It auto-saved. We're happy. We're happy it auto-saved. Okay. Wait, where am I? Okay. Oh, that's really nice. The map actually reveals where you haven't been. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this guy, and this time it's not gonna freeze. Ready? It worked! It didn't freeze. The shotgun's pretty fun, but it's no chopper.
The tractor beam is required here.
Oh, the tractor beam.
You'll have to go to another planet to find it.
So I can't do this yet. Alright, let's leave. Let's get off this hell hole. Helmet. Helmet hole. That's where you put your head, in the helmet.
Some people have helmet head, I have helmet hole.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Autosave is so cool. They should put that in newer games. Do newer games have that? I haven't played one. I've only played Planet Ooze Law. Oh, hi, chair. Okay. Where are we going? Looks like this. Oh! I didn't want the video. Okay. It's this way. I think. Yeah. New territory. I'm fighting these same crabs, but this time I have I forget what the weapon's called. Multi-star! I upgraded my weapon. Okay, wait. Where do I go? From here. This way. Combination of strawberry and pansy. I know that one. I know that combination. Whoa, it's so strong now. I mean, it was strong before, but it like splits into new stars. It's too good. I could probably play the whole game with one weapon. Where are we going? here. I'm glad there haven't been more space segments. It was only like the first time I left the planet. I'm not sure why. Okay, can I go on... Oh, that one's back. Let me go to this one. Whee! Hey, Rexflow. What's going on? Okay, let me ride more monsties. This is the wrong way, Monsty. I need to go over... No, not over here. No! They just dive. They hate you. They hate your well-being. Oh, it's probably that one over there I have to get to. This one. When am I hopping on VRC? Probably not. Probably not gonna. Haven't had the interest. I should probably use a different weapon to upgrade something else. Like a lancer. Rock Ness. This is a fun level. So many scary plants. I'm so terrified.
Welcome, welcome. If everyone could take their seats, we can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer.
I found a new man.
Excellent.
Ooh,
Your
power and
name,
fart.
sir?
Ratchet.
Was that you? Farting?
Happy.
Oh, it's
And
Tappy
there you
farting.
have it. The Megacorp tractor beam in action.
It sounded like Tappy.
Let's give it up for our volunteer.
Oh, I get
Sir,
tractor beam.
How about taking advantage of our
This guy has
show
so much
special?
mouth. Buy tractor beam, yes.
Thank you, sir. You won't
Thank
be
you so much
disappointed.
for your tractor beam.
The tractor beam moves small and medium-sized objects which have glowing orange
Okay,
targets
let me
like
move
these.
them.
Press circle to move those columns so you can
Where do I
scale
have to
the
go?
cliff.
Up there? What kind of animal? He's just man. He doesn't have to be an animal. Quadruple party hat. Is the is the space helmet over? I don't know what to do if two people want hats. Do I get rid of one of them? Wow, I already have almost all the items. I think, unless there's like a different page. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, quadruple party hat. I'm just searching party hat, quadruple party hat. Official twailer, official twailer Swift. Okay, wait, that looks good. Twailer Swift. Let me say 4 party hats. Okay, and now I need a transparent background. Now I need any image that has 4. Okay, here. Okay, wait. This one? No, that's boring. This one has 6. No, 6 is not okay. 6 is too many. I can't find one image that works. So I might need 4 images. Party hats. 2 of the same images of 2 hats. Okay. Let me try that. 2 party hats. Okay. Wait, I need a transparent background. I keep forgetting. Transparent. This. They're lying to me. This one? Okay, perfect. We got it. Space helmet, you're getting overwritten.
You could put party hat on top of space helmet. Oh god.
I can't do that. Oh my god, it's so large. Okay. There we go. Are you happy? Are you happy with your party hats? So stylish. I am known for fashion throughout the world. So. Oh wait, I have to go to a different planet. But yeah, everyone knows me for fashion. Okay, Maktar Resort. Whoosh. 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 Time to use a tractor beam. Tractor beam. Look at that. A whole new area for me to explore. Is this a good guy? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Do you want to get tractor beamed? What are you? What is this man? Oh, he needs to go there. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I can tractor beam him. I just had to be really close. I've done it. What is this orb? Nothing. Has anyone been watching GDQ? It started on yesterday. Hey, it's this man. Is he gonna open the door for me? Forgot about it. Yeah, I forgot about it until yesterday. Yeah, we've had it on while working. And it's been good. I do miss in person though, but someday. I don't want them to do it until it's safe, obviously. Come here, robot. We're going in this door. No? I don't know how to get in there. Oh, I didn't see Metroid Prime. Oh, it's probably this ball is tractor beamable. Yeah. Do I have to bring it all the way? Okay, that worked. Oh! Take that. Yeah, I think I've probably missed most of the runs. I'll rewatch. It's always nice to have like, yeah, VODs for a long time are nice after GDQs. Oh, hello. Oh, what? What am I supposed to do with you here? Turn? Does this turn in some way? What are we doing? I don't know if this is doing anything. Okay. Can I... Oh. Slot machine. Why is there a slot machine here? Oh, you pay to play. Ouch. Apparently I won. Hey robot, can you go on that pad right there? I don't understand. What is this? Stream overrides GDQ. That's right. Oh, you fling it. It's like somehow a slingshot.
That's really like not like
Yeah, it's not. Okay. I flung them up there. No, don't go, just walk right off. What? There you go. Stay up there. Why? That's so rude. Okay, wait. Maybe if I get them right on the foot pad, they'll touch it and everything will be fine. Okay, perfect. They just really want to be down here. Angry Birds him. I like Angry Birds as a noun, as a verb. Angry Birds as a noun. Very interesting. Oh, I burned my butt. Oops, I burned my butt. Okay, I'm done burning my butts. What do I do with this? Here. I've done it. That's like the stuff. Now I have to slingshot. It's slingshot time. One. I missed. Wait. Oh, do I have to like determine... Oh my god. I have to like determine how far it is too. There. Okay, that worked. That. No. Further? Okay, got it. Okay, so this one's like here. Nope. There. That was too far still. Here. I've done it. I can go in the limo now. Sabotage the thugs for less jamming array. I love to press triangle to do that. Jamming array. Oh, we're actually physically going
To disable
here.
the jamming array, destroy the 6 transponders. Expose transmitters with the bolt crank. Press square to attach your wrench, then walk around the platform.
around. Is this the right direction? Oh, okay.
Hit the exposed rods to destroy the towers.
I've done it. This is just like Psychonauts. I feel a little bit like Psychonauts right now.
For a map, press select or
Ooh,
R3.
there's a map. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What's this? Whoa! You can jump. This is cool. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why I never got this game because I really loved the first one. I think I was just too much of a JRPG head to like ever spend my video game money on something that wasn't one. And I think my brother had gotten this for himself. The first game, not this one. Green. I see green in the distance. It's just JRPGs were so much bang for your buck. Games like this would take me like, you know, a couple of days as a kid. And a JRPG would last me a lifetime. They would last me until I was 30 and decided to play them again on the internet. I like don't believe the how long to beat for this one because it was 13 and a half hours. It seems too long, but maybe it is just a long game. But I'm kind of breezing through it. Okay, that way. Know how important it is to get bolts when you have like a weapon that is already good. You know, like I could probably get through the whole game with that weapon I already upgraded. And if I upgrade Lancer, I'm sure that's fine. Mission complete. Good work, my boy.
You're proving to be invaluable in this underwear. Anywho, it appears the thief is now under the protection
Did
of thugs
Lackey get
for
some
less.
Snapples at least in that full grocery?
I found a way for you to insinuate their operation.
Is it dangerous?
No. Actually, yes, it is.
Good.
Good.
Look at this.
I love danger.
The sun on your skin.
Ooh, the bugs in my teeth.
We are the desert riders.
We get to go fight the desert riders. Ooh, is there gonna be a racing segment?
I had low self-esteem, bad breath, and a thing for ladies' undergarments.
Thing for ladies'
but these guys
undergarments.
understand me. They really do.
Does that mean, like, what does that
I'm just
mean?
here for the big sales. Oh yeah, I also make these cute gloves for all the guys.
So if you
I have what it takes.
use this temporary membership to enter the most grueling hoverbike race in the
Yes,
galaxy.
hoverbike race.
Win it and become one.
If I win,
of
I get a
us.
hat.
Desert Riders, the #1 leisure choice.
It is fine to wear whatever undergarments you want. I wasn't sure if they meant wearing. Yeah, if he meant wearing or like sniffing.
Contract me as soon as you get more indignation. Fizz widget out.
Wearing or sniffing. The only options. Here we go, Mactar Nebula. Oh, I guess I just leave now. What kind of underwear appreciator are you? Yeah, it's always it's never like, you never remember those kinds of things from when you were a kid because it's like nothing was problematic when we were 8, you know? Everything was on the table in the early 2000s, unfortunately. Find the Desert Riders. Okay, I will. Yeah. You don't delve into the humor of Insomniac games. Who's sniffing? The only thing that are problematic is when it gives you nightmares. Yeah, like the mummy Goosebumps. The mummy from Goosebumps. That's problematic. The Kanker sisters say unmentionables. The Kanker sisters made me uncomfortable. Did anyone else feel that way? I don't know why. That whole show I didn't like.
They're like meant to make you. They're meant to be uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Like absolutely they're meant to be uncomfortable.
Like, but that whole show made me uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all. I really was a Ed, Edd n Eddy hater. I didn't understand why people were enjoying it. It was like, this show just makes me feel weird. You understand people who don't? Okay, good. I'm glad we have a mutual... Well, I don't understand liking it, so never mind. We don't have a mutual understanding. We have one-way understanding. I'd have to go back and watch it to see what exactly I don't like about it, because I don't know. You know, it just made me feel weird. So... Oh, can I go down? Ooh! I can go down. You wanted to eat the Jawbreaker? Me too. I'll admit that. I did want to eat the Jawbreaker.
While underwater.
And I did get Jawbreakers all the time and pretended that it was like that. But they were never as big. They were only like, you know, that big. Ooh. This game's really good. The only part so far that hasn't been great is that space combat. Like, even this is good. It doesn't feel like the swinging from the Grinch. Eddie would do his own NFT scam. I believe that. Who's the blonde guy? Oh, Kevin. Yeah, I remember Kevin. I do have an Ed, Edd n Eddy PS2 game. We can all enjoy the game, you know. I'll probably enjoy the game. but not the content in the game. Oh, it's an Iceman. I saved the Iceman.
My invention works. Huh? It's called the Therminator. It fires charged thermal pellets that can thaw an ice block or freeze a body
Everywhere
of
on
water.
Tumblr for a certain period.
Will pay me millions.
Hey, I don't
Oh,
know
I don't
how long
remember
you've been
that.
frozen, but I don't think Gadgetron's operated in this.
Yeah,
galaxy for
there is an
years.
Ed, Ed, Eddie
Everyone
game.
buys
I
Megacorp
have it. It's
products
on my
these days.
shelf. It's on the shelf right here behind me.
Hey, maybe you'd like to buy it.
I'll take the Therminator, thank you.
Hey, maybe Megacorp
I don't want to
is
work at
hiring.
Megacorp.
Use the Therminator
Oh, I
to
can thaw ice. Cool.
Try customizing your quick select.
Oh,
in the
okay, so
pause
there are
mode.
more items. It's just you choose. You choose what goes. Oh god. I didn't realize it was an actual gun. I thought it was just a tool. Boom! Can I go up there? Probably not. No. I felt bad for Squidward. He was the protagonist. You know, I liked SpongeBob, but I never loved SpongeBob. I loved other shows. Like I loved Hey Arnold. I think Hey Arnold should have been the one that lasts 20 years, personally. I think we should go back and fix that. Can I, like, dolphin out of the water? It made you uncomfortable? Well, sorry, but that was the one. That was the best one. So. They were so mean to each other? I don't feel that way. Maybe they were and I just don't remember right. I remember Hey Arnold as being such a sweet show. Was it not as sweet as I remember? Oh, I forgot about my big jump. My big jump. A lot of embarrassment plots. I know Eugene was like, you know, he could have been treated nicer. What am I supposed to do here? There's like nothing in this room. It looks like I should be able to swing across that. But I can't latch. I can't latch. Maybe there's something I can shoot at some spot. That. Oh, I see. I can turn it back to ice. I didn't realize that. Okay, so now this elevator should work. That's fine. I just love it. I just loved Hey Arnold. I also really loved Doug. Hey Arnold and Doug were like my two faves. And I really liked As Told by Ginger, which is not talked about enough. And I liked Wild Thornberries. Those are the things I liked. And I liked Rocket Power, because they're on a mission. It looks like there's a thing I can do over here. Is it in that cave? Yeah, it's in the cave. Ah, Real Monsters was another one that I hated. Is that what you mean by Ugg Show? That was another one that I did not like at all. I never liked that show. I always turned it off.
I really feel like everybody has like a show that like for whatever valid or non-valid
Yeah.
reason, like they didn't like as a kid.
And there's like no reasoning really.
Well, like there could be reasoning, but like you just like you hated it more than the reasoning.
Yeah. For Ah Real Monsters, it was like I had a lot of Ugg shows, honestly. But for Ah Real Monsters, I like was really terrified of like anything remotely like horror themed, and so it just wasn't for me. I was too scaredy cat for things like that. I was too baby. Way too baby. Ickies. Ickus. Oh, Ickus. I also really liked Cat Dog. Oh, Angry Beavers was another show that I didn't like for some reason. And I don't know why.
Double tap triangle to switch between recently used items.
Yeah, I'm sure people out there hate Cat Dog. I was not one of them. I liked Cat Dog. My gun! Upgraded! My heavy lancer! Wow, so much stronger. So strong now. Teacher's Pet? I don't remember a Teacher's Pet. Definitely didn't watch that one. Oh, I loved Powerpuff Girls too. I don't know how I forgot about that. Yeah, I was big Powerpuff head. I didn't watch too many Teenage Robot episodes, but I did like it when I saw it. I like Dexter also. So many good things. So much good stuff. Can't think of any others from that same era. One of my favorites was not a cartoon, but Kenan and Kel. I still love Kenan and Kel. Courage was another one that I was I was too frightened for Courage. I watched it sometimes and like tried to get entertainment from it, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't made for me.
You like that's so like such I can tell it's not a joke.
Yeah. I was Courage, you know, like I was that baby. I scream at everything. I swear, I was like unreasonably frightened of everything when I was like probably up until I was like 12 or so. Return the Slab. Oh yeah, Return the Slab from Courage. I didn't really like Kablam. That was something I would change. The one thing that stands out for me that I hated was that like Melty Man action figure. I hated it. It like bothered me so much. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see that melted man. Melt man. I had very specific needs and it wasn't Meltman. Robot Boy. Robot Jones, do you mean? What's Robot Boy? I know Robot Jones. Didn't want to see that melted man. Oh, new robot we met.
I just blew another vacuum tube.
Should I have a look?
My word, you young people are
So fresh.
fresh these days. Oh, don't feel
Robot Boy
bad.
is separate from Robot
I
Jones?
guess I'm
I
just
actually don't know
old-fashioned about
Robot
that sort
Boy
of
then.
thing. Did you know that I've been with Gadget?
Wait, my cousin, remember my cousin
So you
Skeeter?
sell these gadgets?
Anyone a my cousin
Darling,
Skeeter fan?
They sell themselves.
I liked Skeeter. I was a Skeeter fan. I didn't like Billy and Mandy. That was another show I would turn off. I know. You've never seen Skeeter? Has anyone seen Skeeter? No, not Doug Skeeter. Not Doug Skeeter. Cousin Skeeter.
Hey, who let you in here? Get lost.
No one liked
or I'll
Cousin
flatten your
Skeeter.
robot into
Whatever.
Touch him. And it's
Really?
Oklahoma City.
Oh wait, I remember.
You didn't have to yell. Why did he
That's Skeeter.
Yeah, okay.
The puppet is Skeeter.
I can't hear you.
Like,
La
so
la
vaguely
la
familiar.
la. Only the little
It
guy.
wasn't.
Sir,
What channel was
it is
though?
okay.
It was on Nick.
We are your fellow desert riders.
Yeah.
You are? So you understand my
It's like slightly before my
sensitivities?
time. Well, not
Absolutely,
really.
sir. We just
No
came
one's a
here to
Skeeter
race.
fan.
Well, you
It
can
was like
borrow mine
2000.
now,
Airing in 2001.
so long as you're gentle.
Yeah.
She just laid
That's
a few
prime
bears.
Skeeter time.
Yeah, I don't
Hang
know.
in there, my brother. Bluebell is in good
I
hands.
think it's probably because it's live action.
Oh, okay. I liked live action stuff. I liked Clarissa Explains It All.
I would just
I liked
change
Sabrina.
the channel to a cartoon if it was a live action show. Except I love Sabrina.
Yeah, Sabrina was great. I didn't have any, like, I didn't mind if it was live action. I think I preferred live action, actually. Oh, The Amanda Show. Yeah. I really liked The Amanda Show.
Oh, I liked the Amanda. That was a live action thing I was okay with.
And All That. I liked All That also. Look, it's race time! Race time. Everyone get your racing shoes on.
Like, even though it's like one of my favorite live action shows, though, I still would rather watch it.
Oh yeah. I didn't have any affinity to cartoons. No need. Like, I liked cartoons and I liked live action. I don't think I really thought about it too much further. I don't think Kenan and Kel was All That spin-off, was it? I thought All That came after. Maybe not. Yeah, there was a lot of movies that I watched nonstop. For me, they were Austin Powers Gold Member and Rush Hour 2. Those were my top movies. And like when I was younger, it was a Spice Girls movie. It scared you? I'm in first place. I can't think of any other movies movies. I remember my brother used to watch, and we like always shared a bedroom, and he used to watch, what's it called? Oh, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. We watched that a lot, but I didn't really like it that much. But I did like White Castle, so. Okay, I got first place. Look at me, I'm just too good. I'm just too good at racing.
Great racing, buddy.
I get the helmet.
So the guys know you're one of us.
Wow, Clank looks so good in that helmet.
Incoming message from the boss. Attention all thugs for less employees. First of all, whatever slug brains been eating all
Choo-choo bars. Does anyone like choo-choo bars?
Hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui.
Feng shui. They couldn't have told that voice actor how to pronounce that word.
And listen up, knuckleheads.
It's bad feng shui.
Set the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. Don't forget to bring your own.
I love when voice actors mispronounce something. Like, there's no one around that's like, actually you, like, isn't the person who wrote, I don't know, maybe they're probably not around, never mind.
Did you see that broadcast? Not really. We should scope
That was a
out
chair, Tappy.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
Alright. What? Can I ride this? Oh, it's just for the race. I don't want to do more.
Barbie race and ride.
Barbie race and ride. Okay. Anything else on this land? Nope. I've got everything.
Oh, I loved Spy Kids.
I did not like Spy Kids. I didn't like Spy Kids because of the thumbs. They really scared me. They were terrifying. You didn't think so?
No.
Oh.
I love how you like assume that that's not like.
I think they're. Oh, I liked Monsters Inc. But I didn't like watch it over and over.
Oh, I also loved the 2D animated Charlotte's Web, which like nobody has ever seen.
Oh, I think I saw that. I think I saw that as a kid.
It's really good.
We are under attack.
Can't outrun them.
Can't outrun them.
Let's hope these weapons work.
We have this section. Fire secondary weapons. Barrel roll. Okay. Space combat. 25 enemy ships. Here we go. I can do it. The animated Hobbit. I want to see that. I've never seen it. I did watch the Lord of the Rings movies a ton. I really liked Lord of the Rings when I was younger. I read all the Lord of the Rings books, and then I saw the movies, and I was hooked. You could call me hooked. But I haven't seen all the Hobbits. I want to see the Hobbits someday.
Oh, I love Wild Thornberry.
Oh yeah, I remember Wild Thornberry's movie. I remember that one.
Nigel becomes like a baby.
That's the Nigel I know and love. I really loved Rugrats.
Oh, I also love the live action.
I never saw it.
The
Oh yeah.
You watched it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the newer Hobbits. Well, I saw the first one, but I didn't see any other ones. I've played the Hobbit ps2. That's like the same thing as watching the movies. Come on, ships. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. I liked Freaky Friday. Look at this Bilbo and Gollum. That sounds right. I can't remember. I need shield. How do I get more shield? I would watch Spy Kids. Then we can watch Machete, because they're in the same universe.
We should also watch Hello.
Oh. What?
I was saying hello to your content.
Oh. I hate how you can just crash and you lose all your progress.
Yeah, that's really bad. This is literally this, like...
It's the same as Mace Griffin.
Yeah.
You can go through these holes at least. I didn't realize you could go through holes.
We should watch Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking.
Oh, that's Baby Movie.
And Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
Yeah, we should watch those. Oh. Baby Movie.
Oh, remember
Princess Diaries. I know Princess. No, I know Princess. Other one.
Oh,
What's the other The Princess Bride.
that's a very different movie.
Yeah, but I know that one.
Has the name Princess.
I never saw the other Princess movie. It's a series, right? Princess Hathaway and Princess Bride. Those are the movies. You know Princess Hathaway? Why did your 5th grade teacher make you watch it? I think that was probably a case of like someone trying, like an adult trying to get kids to like something they like, but without having any real reason.
Oh, yeah. Wait, our history teacher also made us watch
Oh really?
Yeah.
I had a teacher that made us watch what is it called? A Wonderful Life, that Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life. What is it called? I don't know. But he was like so enthusiastic to show us because he loved the movie. He said it was his favorite of all time. And I was just like, you know, annoying class clown. And I was just like making jokes the entire movie and he was getting so upset. Like, please watch the movie. I want everyone to love it. It's so perfect. Perfect movie. It's a Wonderful Life. I remember that. I remember that. Not the Princess Diaries though. I remember It's a Wonderful Life. Year 1996. I had a teacher in high school that made us watch Clockwork Orange, and we had to get like permission slips signed for it because it's not an appropriate movie. And we had to study its genius. It's not genius in my opinion. I don't like that movie. Any Clockwork Orange fans in here? are the ships? Full shield. One of your high school friends was a huge Clockwork O head. I didn't get it. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't speak to me. It didn't tell me any funny jokes like Austin Powers. He was the funny man. That's all I cared about when I was in high school. I didn't care about cinema. Raritanium. I'm gonna win. Come on, enemies. Show yourselves. Okay, 6 left. I can do this. 5 left. 4. Just don't die. 3. Ooh, partial shield. One more. One more enemy. Got this. Oh god, don't touch that. Almost crashed. Oh, I really liked Memento, actually. But that was a little later. I think I saw it when I was like 20.
Yeah. A difficult challenge, but
I
one
thought it
we
was
train
so
to
cool.
handle.
How could they write a story so
For the 5th time, I
so
have a collect
twisty
call
and
to thugs for
turvy,
less from a Mr.
you know?
You are gonna die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot. Uh-oh. I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees.
Your dad told me you're a big Memento fan. Lots of love.
Bonding exercise.
What?
I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Yeah, kiss this contract goodbye.
You can kiss your
I wasn't paying attention. Don't know what's going on in the story. I don't think the story matters too much.
Trace that? Coordinates locked in. We are
I have a really good autograph story. It was, if anyone knows David Liebehart, famous puppeteer. He Galactic Map. He performed at my college, and he was selling autographs for like $5. And so me and my friend Pat, we were just like, all right, let's get autographs. Why not? It's funny. And so we both got one. He hands us this printed, like, really low quality paper with a picture of himself on it. And on one of them, he writes, "Dear Pat." And on the other one, he writes, "From David Liebehart." So, one of us got an autograph. Yeah.
So, how's the reception out here?
We have sports.
It was very good. Very good moment.
Keep going. Whoa, what's that?
The man, the myth, the legend, the loser.
Captain Quark.
Captain Quark,
I remember
once the
Captain
idol of
Quark.
Everyone in the galaxy has finally hit rock bottom. After his humiliation at the hands of Ratchet and Clank, Quark sold bogus merchandise he claimed were Gadgetron products. But a key defect in this product, the
personal
hygienator,
hygienator,
caused severe irritation in sensitive body areas and alerted authorities to Quark's
Oh no,
scam.
Quark's a scam.
Behind
A
the
scammer.
hero will return after these messages.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yes, I suppose it...
All this time, my personal hygienator must have been causing that itch.
Anyway, we should be at our destination.
Anyone use a personal hygienator? We're almost there. Planet No Tack. I want an Oreo, but not open the whole new box.
We always seem to be a bit late.
Interesting.
Why is that?
What are you gonna do?
Well, let's check this place out and find out where he's headed.
Okay, here we are on No Tax. No tax allowed. No tax billboards in this planet. Any new weapons? We've got... Nope. Oh, Seeker Gun. I could get Seeker Gun. Synthenoid. I think I'll save my money for now. Really huge fan of David Sedaris. I won't, but I will have... I will draw a picture of myself throwing up. Is it a good picture? I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Is it a good drawing? Does it look just like him? It sounds great. I'm sure that's worth way more than an autograph. Oh, I almost died. I need health. Ooh, Van Leeuwen ice cream. I want a Van Leeuwen ice cream. We have ice cream. Do you not like vanilla? You bought 2 of them.
I didn't buy them. My mom gave them to us.
Oh,
Which is really nice, but I only really like the So Delicious vanilla with like fresh fruit.
no, I died.
Otherwise, it's like too long to...
You could pretend that there's French fruit on it. Does anyone like French fruit? What's your favorite French fruit? Mine's waffle French fruit. I don't think the shotgun is very good. Maybe it gets better when it's upgraded. What's this? I don't like this weapon. You don't think to get toppings? Yeah, I guess I'd never put toppings at home either. Should. I used to really like you know, crushed peanuts and like nuts and different nuts for your cream.
You know what I really wish existed vegan form, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. Is like those like little drumstick ice cream things, or like a little cone with like chocolate and then nuts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like those. I think there's a new vegan Magnum bar that I don't think it's got the nuts, but it's a bar. You know, not exactly what you want, but it's a thing. Humboldt graham cracker. I never did that one. That was never the one for me. I liked gummies and I liked nuts. Those are my ice cream toppings of choice. I feel like I should just use my powerful weapons and not worry about upgrading the other ones. Yeah, I don't know if there is a vegan version of that specific drumstick. There should be though, in my opinion. I liked those. No, it wouldn't be.
Like, the only thing really would be, like, it would have to be, like, dark chocolate. Which
Yeah, but I love dark chocolate, so
yeah.
sign me up.
The ice cream would be fine, and the cookies, I'm pretty sure
They are. Peanuts are vegan? You're opening my whole world. Maybe I could be vegan after all. Magic shell and caramel sauce. Oh yeah, I did use like the magic shell. Gets all hard and then you're like, boom.
magic shell?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a fudge you put over it and then it hardens.
Like at home, you do?
Yeah.
Never seen this in my life.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Magic shell.
It's magic. Yeah. Do you want magic shell? Okay. Let's get some banana ice cream and magic shell. Yeah, it's definitely not vegan. Give us more magic shell options. Ooh, what's this? Maximum nanotech.
A nanotech boost. Nanotech boosts instantly increase your maximum nanotech capacity.
Is that all I'm doing over here? Squeak. Looks like that's all there was. Return to ship. Okay. Went that way all for a little health boost. So much nanotech. Even more nanotech! No one can stop me. I'm so nanoteched up. I'm out of my ammo. This should be it. Give me the ammo. Not blitz gun. This is why I shouldn't use other weapons. Because then it gives you the ammo of that other weapon. It's a slight flaw, I think, in the design. Because, like, it encourages you to just use your multi-star. Which is what I'm gonna do now. Well, maybe I can use my freezer gun. Terminator. Take this. I think Fritos? Yes, I do. I've never had it, but I think that would work. I think Fritos are underrated. Just in general. Don't you think so, though? I feel like no one mentions Fritos too much. I like them too. Remember we were at that hotel and we had a bunch. And we realized they were good. You remember that? At the hotel? We love the Frito scoops because they were just Fritos but huge. Frito scoops. I don't think I've had a Frito scoop in my lifetime. What do you scoop with them? I've never thought to scoop anything with a Frito. I died! Wait, where am I? This seems... Oh, this is where I had my nano mech upgraded. Oh, it's chili. Ooh. Interesting. I would like a chili with a Frito scoop. I would definitely eat that. Death. I don't even remember the reference. Like, what was that referencing? I think it was in a game. It was in some game that I played. Maybe. This ship. Oh. God. DK64 enemies. Watch out for them. It really is great. It really is a great series. This is my first time playing this one though. I'm having a blast. I've got throwing stars. Low on health. All the nanomech in the world can't save me from getting hit by everything. Where am I going? There's something up here. How do I get up there? Elevator? Elevator. Like a boss fight or something? Oh, here we go. I died. Luckily, I have continue right here. Sex is for consenting adults. Fan KU. Fan KU. Psst.
Got a ship that
Who's
needs,
this sketchy individual?
improvements? Worried about getting caught? At Slim Cognito.
Slim Cognito.
Your secret is safe with us. Whether it's weapons, shielding, or a new hyperspace module, we'll hook you up quickly, cheaply, and most important, quietly. So next time you're in the market for some
oh, we don't have life.
ambiguous refashioning, remember the name. Slim Cognitos. The only inspections we pass are yours.
Starship
Ooh,
mods.
I can get some Starship mods.
Well, a quick visit to Slim's wouldn't cost us much time.
Clank doesn't
Or
agree with
maybe we should
Slim
check out that chemical
Cognito.
factory. Someone inside might know where the thief was headed.
Downloaded coordinates. Whee! Yeah, I don't really see a reason to not use multi-star. Oh, this is the other side of the start of the level. Don't know how to open it though. What is the little girl Susie? I love the little girl Susie. Heap. That was a heap joke. You know the word heap? Yeah, everyone knows heap. Yeah, he AP. That's a common saying. He AP. He AP. I say that about all of my loved ones. I say he AP. I made a bridge. This area is so weird and large. Can I even get over there? I don't think so. Let's go this way. Oops. Have you ever had to deal with the heap when making games? The heap. Like the heap allocation? No. I don't think about it. I don't think about it with games. 6-year anniversary! Wait, you two are together? Like dating? What the heck? I thought you were siblings. This whole time. Alright, I don't know how to get back over there because it seems like the water lowered? Maybe? What are you gonna do for your Annie? What are you gonna do for the big one, the big 06? The big 06. Ooh, you should hire a Grinch. You should hire the Grinch to come to your house. Oops. The current thought is getting the Grinch. Make a Grinch. Everyone needs a little Grinch make in their life. Excuse me.
You heard me.
I don't like when you call me that. Grinch me. Craft a Grinch together, so romantic. Yeah, please craft a Grinch. And show us the results. Oh no. Did you make the Grinch at least? Oh no. That's like nothing accomplished. Yeah, I finished the Grinch. I had fun. The ending was fun. The Santa Claus part. That was fun. I can say that about it. It wasn't well made even, that part. But I had fun because it was about to be over. So it's like, you know.
I feel like it could have been anything.
Yeah. It's probably true. Except for that cave part.
Oh, we should give a tender review for the
Oh, the Smurf. It's actually pronounced Vile Leaf. I've found from playing it. Vile Leaf. Like Vile Leaf. Like an evil leaf.
It's not written like that.
No. I bought the Smurfs game for the Nintendo Switch. Honestly, it's really good. Like, it's a simplistic 3D platformer. Say what you will about those. I like them, so.
I feel like that's like one of your favorite genres.
Yeah. It's like tight controls, not ugly, fun. It's a good game. And it got no recognition. And I'm sad about that. So if you're in the market for a Smurfs game... Oh, there's a big bad fish here.
Big bad fish.
I just really wanted to try the Smurfs because how often does a fresh licensed 3D platformer come around? The Smurf dancing game? I don't think I have. I've seen Smurf Racer for the PS1. But that's different. Oh, so there is a fish on this side. Okay. I think what I need to do is freeze it at its lowest. At its lowest height. Like here. Yeah. Now that fish is a goner. Okay, there we go. Ordering ice cream from McDonald's, but the machine is broken. Okay, we have to do improv.
Oh no.
We're ordering ice cream, McDonald's ice cream. Something we are known to do.
Yeah.
And the machine is broken.
Okay.
Okay. Who do you want to be?
Oh no, the machine is broken.
Wait, so I'll be
The machine is broken.
Okay. One second. Can I see your ID?
Yeah, here it is.
Okay. This actually just says, I don't want any more peas for dinner.
What?
This just says, I don't want any more peas for dinner.
The peas keep coming out of the ice cream machine. I'm sick of it.
This is an ice cream machine and it's broken.
So peas keep coming out.
No, it's not working at all. Nothing's coming out.
If peas are coming out, the ice cream machine is broken.
There are no peas.
Then why do I keep eating them?
You need... Are you sure you're in the right place? This is, where do you think you are right now?
McDonald's?
No!
So where am I?
This is the bingo hall.
Why is there an ice cream machine in the
This
bingo
isn't an
hall?
ice cream machine.
Why am I eating peas?
This is the bingo machine.
No wonder it's not giving me ice cream.
And these aren't peas, they're bingo balls.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Scene.
Scene.
I'm dead. Outcast like gatekeep girl bossing. That was probably our best movie.
Thank you.
I said hour, but sure.
Thank you. Oh, how do I get away from fish? Oh. Really came together. Thank you for your request.
But really though, what you gotta do is
Yeah.
check this out.
It's an
Now it's
Oreo.
wearing hats.
Here, let me review an Oreo.
You don't like Oreos.
Oh. Not very good. We did miss improv. It was about a bingo hall.
No. It was about an ice cream machine.
Thank you for your request. Hope you enjoyed the improv.
We worked really hard on it.
Yeah, I think we did. See you later, creature. Thanks for being here.
Bye, creature.
See you another time. Oreo rating. But you don't like Oreos. Takes a bite. I don't like it. Not very good.
I love the rating command.
I'm pretty sure I rated an Oreo at one point in the past.
You probably didn't like it then either. 'Cause you don't
I
like
didn't.
Oreos.
No, I didn't like it. It's such a shock every time I eat an Oreo because it's like, do I like this? And then it goes in my mouth and then I say, no, it's not that good. That's every time.
These stickers would have been like so cute if they were the like little sketches that are in the game.
Oh yeah, Smurfs came with sticker sheets and also
Art cards. These are actually
lithographs.
really cute. And where's the king?
The king is in the game case, which is upstairs.
Oh. It also came with a Papa Smurf keychain.
Yeah, it came with a Papa Smurf keychain.
Who I called the king just now.
And it's the Smurf-tastic edition. I don't work for Smurfs Vile Leaf developers.
Who would ever pronounce
but
this Vile Leaf?
It's Vile Leaf.
There's only one L. If it was that, it would be Vile Leaf.
Yeah, but you don't understand. It's like an evil leaf.
But
I don't think you're getting it. It's an evil leaf.
I understand. I know it's evil. I know the leaf is evil.
It's a vile leaf. It's like how you don't say B-O-B-O. Yeah. It's so much like that. You know? It's so much like that.
I was so like organically timed. Does everyone remember Homer? I just want to remind the class of Homer.
Who is Homer? Is that from Simpson Game?
That's from you using your TV as an Alexa for some reason.
Because it works as one.
Kind of.
I made it. I made it to the robot.
These robots can assist us.
Excuse me.
Have you?
Have
Wait, why is he
you
speaking
seen
like
any masked weirdos?
Beep boop beep boop
I
beep
think
boop.
I had better do the talking.
It's like how you don't say beep boop, you know?
A masked customer picked up an order not long ago. Recently, they received a new transmission
honk.
from him, and they are willing to show it to us for a small price.
Buy transmission for 6K volts. Okay, let's get it. Hello, yes I hey. It's Tonky!
Yes, I need to order 2 more containers of sulfuric acid.
That Twonky is like out of control.
Oops. Let's make that 5 containers and 4 containers of liquid hydro.
Liquid hydro, ow.
Oops, better add 6 crates of nitroglycerin and... Look, just give me double that.
Whoa, he's got a Twonky head now. Boop beep beep boop beep beep boop beep 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 beep.
Hey, what?
They're making fun of Ratchet.
Oh, nothing. Just
Wow,
some
they told a
robot
joke.
humor.
Okay, funny
kinda
guy.
looks like,
Let's just head to those
like a
coordinates.
Robot?
Baby, Iron Giant.
Oh, yeah, Baby Iron Giant. It's
Like
true.
if there was to be like a spin-off movie that's like Iron Baby.
Ooh, they should make Iron Baby. Wasn't there something wrong with the Iron Giant creator?
Brad Bird's not so wonderful a person.
So maybe someone else should make the baby movie.
Someone else should make the baby movie. You can make it.
Okay. I'll start some sketches. Clank is funny and small.
I wish I had a clank backpack.
Can anyone here draw a really good baby? I'm looking for a concept artist.
For my upcoming project.
Imagine an artist that specializes in drawing babies.
I mean, that exists.
That must exist, yeah.
I'm 100%
Oh, it's like those bathroom pictures. Those bathroom. Yeah, you know.
Bathroom babies?
You know the bathroom art everyone's got?
Bathroom baby art?
Yeah, you know bathroom baby art?
No!
Here. Bathroom baby art.
That's not gonna get.
Like the bathroom baby art. You know, like the bathroom baby art.
I don't know what the bathroom baby art is. You're scary.
Alright, maybe it was just like my aunt or something.
I think it's just your aunt. I don't think that there's bathroom baby art.
It was like cherub baby.
I love that
art.
you just assumed that it's a thing that there's
like
bathroom
this,
baby
like
art.
babies.
That is like absolutely not like just in bathrooms.
It is. Look! Look! I know the bathroom baby art. I hate it. See?
What is the bathroom baby art?
It's like this!
Why is it in the bathroom?
Baby angels in a bathroom.
That's not gonna get like
Baby angels in a bathroom. Yeah. Bathroom angel picture. See?
Why?
79 reviews on the baby, on the bathroom. Look, love it. See? Looks
my guest bathroom.
Yeah, looks wonderful in the guest bathroom. See? You're thinking of cherubs? No, they're babies.
Is that like a thing that like cherubs are in people's bathrooms?
Yes.
Why? Why the
It's-
bathroom more like over other rooms of the house for cherubs?
It's just like where you put them.
Why? I don't understand.
Clay babies? Let me see the clay babies. Oh yeah, I know
Oh,
those.
yeah.
I know the clay babies. You like can stick them in your mouth. And stuff like that.
What the hell?
Alright, what do I buy with my raritanium? Hyperspace warp system?
You
I can't afford it. What's hyperspace warp? That seems good.
You can afford it, so.
Alright, where are we going? I want to be like that guy in the Greek myth that gets all the babies. No, I don't. I don't want to eat any babies. I'm fine with the amount I have eaten.
How many is that?
0. Big fat. Filling my fish tank with polymer clay baby. Everyone's got a baby in their bathroom, right?
We don't have a baby in our bathroom.
Well, we'll have to fix that, won't we?
I guess we will.
There's some real rude robots on this planet. My nanomech. Yippee. What kind of art does everyone have in their bathroom? Yeah, we have a... It's like a cow. Goat. It's like a cow.
Is it a cow?
It's like a cow, but with a goat instead of the cow. Take the cow, replace it with a goat. You have deers in your bathroom? Baby ones? Oh, you gotta be babies. Baby and the goat. Wow, that's so true. It's a big form of deer babies. Oh, okay, so they are babies in a way. think about it, every deer was a baby at one point. That's pretty profound. Yeah. It's just one of those things that I don't think people talk about enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Babies. I guess I could buy things, but I also have all the guns will ever need. Where am I? Okay, I'm going this way. This way? No. I took a philosophy 101. I don't remember ever learning about deer babies, so.
Dear baby, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. What else? What other questions?
Dear baby.
Yeah.
Did you have spaghetti today?
I had spaghetti, yeah. But the person who made it claimed it was linguine. Okay.
The recipe. The recipe.
Wish you a very bathroom with wall space in the future. Yeah. You should put the 2 pieces of construction paper. You know? Why are you holding yourself back? Oh. Oh, it's the bad guy. We're already on to fighting the bad guy? Thought that would be final boss stuff. Okay, I ran out. Ran out of stuff. How'd you get a construction paper bathroom? That sounds pretty neat. You live in one of those new construction paper homes. Those are all the rave right now. Ooh, I'm on the edge. I need health. Oh god. Whew. Oh, I'm out of stuff. Take this, jerk. Oh no, the truck. It fell sideways. I'm okay though, because I'm Ratchet. Up the ladder. My nanomech just in time. Ooh, purchaser. I can buy mini turret glove. That sounds fun. I can put some turrets down. I want to put turrets down. It's the Twonky! Not the Twonky!
You've lost.
I'm not Megacorp.
Take your imperialistic eco-fascism to another dimension.
Oh, this guy is Antifa. I didn't realize.
Come on, Clank.
Too slow.
I didn't realize I was a corporate lackey. I didn't ask for that. Look at this, I got turrets. Oh, it's turrets versus turrets. Who's gonna win? Who's got the better turrets? done it. Oh no, not quite. I have 5 stars. Pick these 5 stars. Pick these heavy lancer. Okay, I did it. Problem solved. GG. Twonky saved.
You had us worried.
So now what happens? We got the Twonky.
Do you suppose we should stop him?
Not worth it. We got what we came for. Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Something's gonna go wrong with the little guy.
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's cutaneous!
GG.
Absolutely munificent! You two are a
We're a
galuptious team.
We were glad to assist, sir.
We just need coordinates to our next rendezvous point.
Of course. I'm on my
What
way
do you
to
think
give
the
a tour of
twist is
Megacorp's
gonna be?
historical mining site.
Are we
Here's
gonna
a
get
little backshot of
backstabbed?
fragility.
Megacorp Manufacturing
I
and
don't want to
Mining,
work for
a tireless
Megacorp
drum major
anymore.
leading the galaxy on its march of progress. Come tour our desert mining facility and see why our most precious product is our history. When we first arrived, we found a planet completely overrun by rainforest. To better accommodate the local wildlife, we transformed this impassable
Oh, that's so
jungle
sweet of them. They
into
got
an
rid of the
easily
rainforest.
navigable desert.
That's so nice.
Ever the technological pioneer, Megacorp invented the automated management team, thereby eliminating costly upward mobility. And all the while,
Sounds like Megacorp might actually be the bad guy.
Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining.
Who knew?
Our march continues to the tune of progress and profitability. Call Investor Relations today.
Is that facility still operational, sir?
Alas, no. But it's steeped in hysterics. I've offloaded the condiments to your naval computer.
Oh, good. We got condiments.
We'll see you there.
Alright, here we go. Megacorp mining planet. Whew. I love to work for the Megacorp.
Hey, there's Mr. Fizzwidget.
Kill him. Kill Mr. Fizzwidget. Oh, he destroyed our ship.
What happened?
Everything's fine. There was just a bit of debris on the landing pad.
This is bad.
Don't worry about it, little fella. It's insured. So, do you have the...
I don't trust him all of a sudden.
Ridiculous. Come, gentlemen. There is precious little time.
They do need to kill him.
Sit back and relax, boys.
Why does the Twonky get the front seat? What? I didn't think he would do something like that. I thought he was gonna be a sweet man.
He did that on purpose.
Nah, he's just easily distracted.
Yeah, well...
I knew he would be the baddie.
Come on, let's see if we can find a way out of here.
It's okay. We got our friends. What more could you ask for? Ooh, lava gun, bouncer. I want bouncer. Sounds fun. I don't have any multi-star ammo. Hello. Just want multi-star ammo. Thank you. I have so many layers of skin. Let me use the heavy lancer. This is like the old standby. Oh, hello lava. I didn't even see it there. I'm gonna try gravity bombing. Two hits of the grav bomb. Not very good. Maybe one of the upgrades will do a ton. What is this purple thing? I haven't seen it. How do I change? I don't remember. They gave a tutorial at one point of how to change the bar. Maybe it's something you can only do at those terminals. I have 2 shots. These things have too much health. Maybe they want you to like upgrade to the better weapons. Oop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I not? Okay, there we go. Let's get out of this lava pit. In real life? Or in the game?
Emergency brake class with wrench.
Probably Ratchet, because Clank isn't very useful.
Ooh, I love
He likes doing puzzles, that's about it.
If you break the glass with the
Solved it.
But Ratchet can double jump, so...
Your wrench now does more damage.
My wrench does more damage. I like that. Oh, I can buy ammo for my multi-star. There we go. I forgot that was a feature. Nanotech. I mean, Mano. Yeah, Mano. That's what I meant. This weapon's too good. I'm sure the other ones that I can buy are good too, but I can't afford it. At least replenish my ammo every time I get to a thing. Uh-oh. They're all fighting each other. They're all belching. Stop belching on your friends! Clank needs all those little robot friends to help him out anyway. So I guess if... What? What? Hang on a sec. Gotta rebuy my stuff. Don't know what I was missing there. I'll never let it happen again. Yeah, I want to double jump. The limp is the best feature in games, so I imagine it would be the best feature in life too. Because you know how often you're jumping, but you just can't quite reach what you're jumping for? It would be so useful. Yeah, I'm always jumping around. What do you jump the most to access in your life? What are you always jumping for? What do I do with this? do I go? Where am I? Maybe I just have to fling myself really far and there's another point or something. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Terminator. No? Okay, I thought that was a good idea. Okay, what if I do this? Oh wait, I have my helicopter. That's what I'm supposed to do. Just forgetting like the basics of this game. The toilet paper pack at the super. Yeah, you could double jump onto the toilet paper pack. That would be really handy.
You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa,
He's a she. Oh my god, he's a she?
Changes nothing.
He's a she.
Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger.
That's such a big
I don't have
twist.
time to stand around explaining it to you.
She's so tall.
If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made, watch this.
Oh wow, she had a little video prepared in this random lava place.
No! Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've
It
rejected
was not a horrible
to help
swinging
keep
section.
you
The
safe.
swinging in this game is good.
The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, Self-Wedgifying Underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face,
Ooh,
say
I
a
want
little
toast.
thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Feeling in the mood for toast right now.
Wow, she's got a few bold sleuths.
Oh, she
What
left.
does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that
I thought we would be friends.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
Downloaded coordinates. Let's go. Only have 3 multi-stars. Oh, is that the whole planet? Oh no. There's all that. Oh, mom. Let's do it with. Let's do it with him.
Hey,
Let's
that's
own
my
with
ship.
him.
Possession is an illusion. Do not all things belong to the cosmos?
This is a very weird character.
That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded chai. Only
Not
the
sure what
power
they
of
were going
crystals
for
can
with
help
this
the
one.
real head.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
You know when people just
we
start
don't have any better
meditating in the middle of a
ideas.
conversation?
Let's go grab a few crystals.
That happens. You haven't met the right people if you haven't seen that. Alright. Let's find 10 crystals. Out in the desert. I see a crystal. I got 1 crystal. We're almost there. I have to walk this whole desert. Why is there no little bike or something? I need the bike. This place is too large. I can't tell if that's faster than regular movement. Doing a little propeller jump. Okay, it's a crystal. Oh, it's a crystal also over here. Okay, I'm already halfway done, so this isn't as bad as I expected. 5, see a crystal in the dist. Uh-oh. Large guy. So weird creature. It's dead now. Oh, I got a crystal from killing the creature. I see. Two crystals left. I see them both. Okay. We got a crystal. We got a crystal. I guess I don't know if I need more for anything, but we also got that one. Maybe we can upgrade my ship or something. I got your crystals, meditator man. What is this? A button. What does this do? Put it in the slot.
The weapon you
Oh,
modify.
modify.
Oh, I get it. You make weapon modifications.
Yep, I can take your puny little weapon, and with a few tweaks, I can turn it into a
What am I gonna
powerful piece of
upgrade?
equipment. Look, you want me to hook you up or what? I can't hang around here all day.
Acid mod. I want that. I can't afford it. Aw. I only have one platinum bolt. I need two. I want the acid mod. Okay, I did it. I repaired my ship. Now we can go take down Megacorp, like a music genre does. Everyone's listening to acid mod these days.
Pretty impressive.
Bring me more crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard.
Ooh, cold hard bolts?
Oh.
I have like one or two maybe.
You can earn
Yeah,
fast
look at
amounts
that.
of
I got two bolts. 2 bolts. I mean 2,000, not 2. Okay, testing facility Dabo. Here we go, Dabo. This will probably be the last place I visit. I wonder how far in I am. Let's
See if you can find anything worth watching.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the
what are
Galactic
you up
Court
to?
ordered him to pay 6
That's a lot
billion
of
bolts in
bolts.
damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested
Dabo.
trying to flee
Dabo,
to
where we're
Pocataro.
going?
The one-time hero, now
Looks like
full-time
I'm about
Zero,
halfway through
was
the
placed
game.
in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself
pretty
to
good.
freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
Great.
What a nut. I almost miss that guy sometimes.
Yeah, the estimate was 13 and a half. So maybe some of the planets are like longer later on.
Sure, some of them are. That's
Yeah,
how things go.
but I'll do Planet Dabo. Yeah, I'm pretty tired myself. Excited for some cold hard sleep. Who's this? Armor vendor. Ooh, I will take that. Okay. Oh, hello. Take less damage. I like to take less damage. Especially when I already have my favorite weapon. Oh, what was this? Dynamo? I'll use this like a few times. The dynamo weapon. I only have 3 stars to throw. I'm out of stars to throw. Give me stars. You never like to give me stars. Max health. At least I think that's max health. Okay, slingshots. No. Oh, I only have 1 graviton. Take this wrench, my upgraded wrench. Blitz gun. I don't like the blitz gun. I guess I have to use it though. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, dead. I thought I had good armor. Okay, give me multi-star. Oh, I'm getting like a lot more bolts here. I guess these robots are worth a lot of bolts. I really get the point of this dynamo thing. It's only come up like a few times. It's the reason to switch your weapon. Take my wrench. No, I mean, yeah, I do have wrench. Multi-star. Oh, that gives a whole hex. I don't even know what you would call those. The health pips. All the way back. And get my multi-star. Maybe I should try this pulse rifle.
To zoom in with the pulse rifle, hold L1.
Problem is I don't know how to access the new stuff I buy. Maybe select here? I don't know how to change things. Like I have this and the mini turret. I don't know how to use them. I don't know how to change this. Gadgets? Oh, quick select. Here we go. Okay, I don't need the gravity bomb. I'll put the pulse rifle. Let me put the star there. Where's Dynamo? Dynamo. I can put all the tools at the bottom. And then I'll take the mini turret gun. Enter facility? Oh, this is a different thing. I guess I'll do this for a little change of scenery. Block button in this game. Like Dark Cloud 2. They're very similar in every other respect. Ratchet and Max. They're probably friends, I would say. They probably eat potato pie together. I actually don't really know. Like, Max doesn't really have much of a personality because you only see him in like, he only like speaks in story-related cutscenes, right? You never get to see him like hanging out. I don't think Phil is in this game, unfortunately. I guess Donnie's his friend. Yeah, like you don't get to see him being a person. So I have no idea what he likes. Oh god. I've got this pulse rifle. Can't see. It does a lot of damage, but you have to be in first person.
To zoom in
which
with the
isn't
pulse
cool.
rifle, hold L1 and then press R1.
But I guess I'm at the end. He likes potato pie and he likes saving the world. Because he's the chosen boy. What if I pulse rifle this thing? Maybe pulse rifle is the best weapon after all. Oh, I'm like out of all ammo. What am I supposed to do then? mini turrets aren't shooting. I guess I can switch to... I don't think any of these can hit. No, they can't. I think I'm in a pickle. Can I just go down here? There's nothing down here. Oh, I'm dead. I guess I have to return to the ship because I have no ammo on anything. Let's go back. Gotta buy ammo. This. I'll just buy everything. Okay. Let's try this little thing again. Oh, that robot's dead. Like, why isn't this shooting? Turret is not good. If it doesn't shoot at the enemies. Okay, it's shooting now. Like, it's not shooting. You have to be so close for it to shoot. Go ahead, turret. I don't think the turret gun is very amazing. It was before, but I was on a boss fight before. It seemed really good on boss fights. Maybe when it's upgraded. That requires getting a lot of kills. I'm definitely just saving like saving my pulse rifle for that last thing. I have my multi-style. Oh, it's down. Very cool. I'm so cool, unbiased. Thank you. It's cool. It's cool to say. I'm so unbiased. I'm so cool and unbiased. Nothing I say is biased. Oh my god. Come back, elevator. I made a fool's mistake. It's not working. Oh, there's no joke. I'm sorry. Sorry about no joke. I made it. What's my prize? What's my prize? It's this thing. Back to ship. It's the core terminal.
This must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
What do you call an itch? An itch you get while you're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Patch.
Entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot.
Oh, squeak. Oh, squeak.
Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
Okay, we're gonna fix it. Let's go.
You
The
need
glider!
Here. You'll have to go to
I
another
wasn't told
planet
I
to
would need
find
the
it.
glider. Ugh. Okay. There's no more armor to buy. Okay, let's go through the normal level. Maybe the turret will be good in certain encounters this way. Dynamo. Got multi-stars. See, like, I think turret would be good here. Oh, that's not right. I do think turret would be good here, because I could put it there, put a bunch over there, and then I can hide behind here. See? It works like a charm. Where's Ratchet? I'm at like this testing planet for the mega corporation. It's called Bobo. That's not what it's called, but I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. It's called Babu. Definitely Babu. This area is probably good for turret. Oh. So many baddies that need to learn a lesson, quite frankly. Oh. Okay, I actually don't think I've gotten past this chamber. Oh god. I might not this time because I'm rushing. There's so many robots in this room. It's better. Go turret. Oh wait, what if I use my sniper rifle, right? And then no, I missed. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I died. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. Oh, I'm here. Oh my god. I hate this planet. Alright, one more attempt, and then it's night-night time. I hate Megacorp. I thought I was playing it so safe. And then, just 1 second, you're not looking at your health. Learning so many life lessons. Somehow the wrench is like so strong against these things. Oh, who is shooting me? Hello. Dynamo. Just cannot avoid damage in this game. This game is just too commando for me, I think. That's why I keep dying. Health. Okay, I'm gonna use turrets here. I'm gonna save my life. Go, turret. Oops. Not the best spot for a turret. That one works. Okay. This is good. Just gotta be nice and slow. And pulse rifle. Oh, that gets skinny down. Oh wait, no, ready? Pulse rifle. Oh, maybe I can pulse rifle. Oh wait, there's another one? That one's dead.
Why does
To zoom in with
They
the
were
pulse
all
rifle,
inspired by
hold
fur
L1
fighters,
and
that's
then
why.
press R1. To zoom out, hold L1 and press R2.
Yeah. They were all. It's not going over the spots. What is the point of this cover if you can't shoot over it? Okay, this is working better. All I needed was the default gun. That's what I was missing. The default gun is just overpowered, I guess. Why use anything else in the game? About guns. That's fine. There shouldn't be any. Okay. Is it past your bedtime? Ooh, what if I shoot that? It didn't do anything. Didn't it look like it would, like, kill all of them? Okay. I'm far. I can't do any risky moves. I have to finish this planet. Doing good. Can get this full health. Anything up here? Oh, it's the way to go. Give me a checkpoint, please. I still haven't got one. I don't understand, like, so many PS2 games, the checkpoints are so far apart from each other. I guess people still wanted their games to be a challenge or whatever. It's just frustrating. Needs challenges in their life. Continue point. I made it to this tie monster. Oh, it's the mathematician.
Guess all the good means were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we
But this guy doesn't even have a math degree, like me.
Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
This technology looks familiar. Perhaps I could.
Here's a pie hat. Sweet. Oh, we have a big clank now. We have big clank. I think that's a good stopping point now that we have Big Clank. Yeah. Dabo Orbit.
No longer the Iron Babies, the Iron Giant.
Oh wait, it's like a little... It's like a mech fight game. It's not a good stopping point. Fires missiles, punches, fires bomb strike, jumps. Okay, straight.
This one's for my helicopter.
Take this. Health acquired. I know. It's so large. I'm gonna get you. I don't even know who I'm fighting right now. The mathematician person. Yeah. It's okay. Who needs exposition? Big plans. Yeah, I know. Wait, can they heal too? Feels like I'm not doing that much damage. Buildings to get help. Yeah, it's just because it like takes so long. Okay, I need help. There you go. I guess so. I would do that. Oh my god, how did I just take so much damage? Now I just have to punch buildings. What is going on? Yeah, which I don't have access to. Okay, this is better. Still scary. Blue things. I think that's the bombs. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't know. It's like these helicopters. Okay. I'm about to die. I am running out of buildings. I don't know what to do. Health acquired. You do give me very little. Oh, there he is. I'm dead. I don't know.
I'm gonna kick your arsenal into the next galaxy.
I guess I'll kill the... I think I have to kill the helicopters as they spawn. They're everywhere. Get back here. This is just like Psychonauts. These bombs seem so useless. Yeah, I know. My god, it's time. I'm just gonna rush them. Then I'll have so many buildings left if I need help. Oh god. Okay, I think that was the big attack that almost killed me last time. Ouch. I'm in trouble. Take this, buildings. Oh wait, he does heal. I just realized. It really does. I don't like this part. Clank is really going commando. Getting close. Yeah. Small. Yeah. I don't think so, because you can't attack when you're jumping. Alright. I got hit by the whatever. Didn't even do damage that time. Oh, you can throw your missiles still. Oh, I'm out of missiles now. This is really terrible.
I don't understand how this part's so bad.
I don't either. This is perfect. Oh yeah. Like, this is one of those things where, because it even exists, I wouldn't want to speedrun this, you know? There's probably some technique for it, I imagine. Just big robot fight. Going commando. Because you're constantly going commando. I just took so much damage all at once. And I've barely done any damage this time. I really wonder what the strategy is for this part. It's so... it's not fun. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I love that part of this game. Just took so much damage. Off to a good start. It's definitely bad. Okay, let me try jumping. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like the helicopters can't even attack you while you're jumping. I guess that's the strategy. Just jumping a lot. Why is that the strategy? The helicopters actually get too far from you and they despawn if you're like directly over them. Yeah, way better. Take this. Helicopters are no match for jump button.
Bring it on.
Why can you jump so high? Yeah. It's, yeah, I was just gonna say, it really does feel like Jumping Flash. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't even know who I'm fighting. Yeah, I know, like this would be the final boss in a different game. Yay! Jumping strat! Wahoo! It's not making any noises. Woohoo! Planet Dabo. Oh, okay.
Divide and conquer, huh? Guess you guys
We
worked
were
hard
prime.
after all.
We were prime numbers.
Go to the Megacorp Games.
So is that like...
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored
I
by
guess so.
Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with
Wait,
our
I already
Megacorp
fought the gladiators.
And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp battle arena with our Mega Spider.
Oh, but this time there's a cage match.
Cage match. Then open the
Oh, and a
throttle
hover
of the
bike race.
Megacorp hover bike race, brought to you by Team Megacorp.
Okay, that'll be a
Racing.
good way to start next stream. Next Ratchet stream.
Approach your own risk. The Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Keep it mega. Okay. Fight Thug Leader on Lunar City. I'd rather not. Let me just go to the ship. Alright. This is fun game, but robot battle needs a little tuning. Here we are at the ship. I don't know why I went here, but it seems right. It seems right to go here. Okay, let's see who we can raid. Who's online? Oh, there's Louis is live. Oh, Creature. Creature's playing Oblivion.
Creature. It's been so long since the last Creature raid.
I know. Alright, let's go hang out with Creech. Thanks everyone for being here. See you on Friday. Have a good week. Friday I'm gonna start Valkyrie Profile 2. Unfortunately. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks for the Steam. Thank you for the watching the Steam.
Oh, is there a raid message?
No.
Okay.
Bye.